I'm hoping that my spring semester a little bit more will be open to everybody. I know that the vaccine is coming out and everything, so I'm hoping that I'll have more opportunities to like go out and do things at Penn State rather than like what I was able to do in the fall.
I think I'm really gonna decide this semester if I want to stick with biochem because my first semester of chem was a little iffy, so it was a little stressful. But I think after I go through my next 2 chem classes and my micro class, hopefully is my prediction is that I'll be able to finalize stuff and then start picking more towards what I want to do.
I have a feeling it's going to be just very similar to what happened last semester, where they said we're going to start online and then maybe we'll go back to in person, but I don't think things will change significantly enough to go back in person before the semester's already over. Maybe some changes with how the finals are done, but other than maybe some in-person finals, I think it's going to be pretty similar to the fall 2020 semester, where it's just going to be online classes.
I think they're pretty good. I like the content, I think, more. I'm taking my first microbiome class, which is really cool. But it's a lot of homework, a lot more homework than my first semester, but I feel like because I already did it, I'm like managing my time a lot better than I used to, which is cool.
Just like all of these classes I'm really excited for. Like all of my professors seem like really nice. And, I'm just like happy because all of them have been like really accommodating with like COVID and everything, especially like time zones as well. Being in an earlier time zone, sometimes I'm not always awake.
My spring semester classes, so far, all of them are going to be online except for one lab class. And I think it's going to be very similar to how it worked in the fall semester, where I'm just going to have to figure things out on my own, or actually Lion Tutors isn't available for any of my classes anymore. But I guess I'll just have to figure it out on my own, try to reach out, find somebody who's taken the class before. But I have a feeling it's going to be very difficult trying to learn on my own again.
I think so, a little bit. I think my first semester it definitely did. It was definitely harder to realize that I'm actually in school rather than just kind of watching something, because I don't know, that's just what I did. I kind of like thought of class as a second thought for a little while, but so yeah, I do think it's going to affect, but hopefully not as much anymore.
It definitely is like I think just slightly more challenging because you do kind of want to have that face-to-face interaction. Like the 2 classes that I had in person in the fall like were really helpful. I really liked and missed having that like face-to-face contact. But I think like as the semester went on, I progressed to like start to get to know and get familiar and comfortable with like Zoom learning, because I honestly like I've just kind of been able to like understand that this is probably what we're going to be dealing with for a while, and so just get used to it and try and work with it as well as I can.